Hey there, this is Iman at Philly Wholesaler Chick with free real estate whole training for newbies. Free real estate wholesaling training for newbies Facebook group. And this is like an impromptu video interview group testimonial type situation with group member Yolanda James, as you see here on the screen. You may have a little trouble seeing Yolanda. It's a little the video quality is not the best right now, but more importantly, because that's really not important, we happen to be discussing some things about the group, and I asked her if she minded sharing with everybody what her experience has been like since she's been a member of the group. So, Yolanda, I mean, if you could you share with everybody that's watching this video your thoughts and feelings about being a member of free real estate wholesaling training for newbies Facebook group?
Yeah, not a problem. One of the things that I feel is really, really good is the helpfulness of the group. It's not just every man for himself. Everybody has the freedom to ask whatever questions they may have, and everybody's more than willing to give you those answers. And if they don't have those answers, they'll be like, hey, you can contact such and such, or I know somebody. Everybody's wanting to help everybody else. Like I said, it's like a family type affair. You don't feel like you're alone. And then you have the resources where people, they upload their files, the contracts or videos, and it's just really helpful, really resourceful. And one thing I can say as far as other real estate groups that I've seen is they're very thorough, because the operators such as yourself and Lo, you have your webinars with live Q&A. You interact with your group members. Unlike some people, they'll just create a group, and they leave it up to the members to interact among themselves, but y'all personalize it because y'all comment on the post, y'all give feedback, y'all give insight and things of that nature. So, I mean, yeah. That's just pretty much how I feel about the group.
Right.
As a whole.
Since you've been a member, have you been able to get on any of the trainings that we've hosted for the group, or? And if so,
I've seen the trainings, and no, I have not, because I just recently got my internet, so I wasn't able to do any of those. But I have watched the YouTube videos that you do post. On YouTube. So, I mean, it's not like I'm completely clueless to the trainings. I don't
mean about that. The reason why I'm asking you about the trainings is because I just wanted to, if you have had the opportunity to get on the trainings, what would you say your experience, the quality of the training, and things of that nature. So that's really the only reason why I asked, but it's no problem. We do provide replays for the trainings that we do. And just real quick, because I don't want to make this a really long video, and I appreciate you taking your time out to do this video and sharing with everybody who watches this video what your experience has been since you've been a member of the group. We have a files tab. What are your thoughts about the resources that have been provided for members in the group, such as postcard, direct mail pieces, joint venture agreements, assignment contracts, things like that, video tutorials. I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, honestly, what are your thoughts about that? Those resources.
My thoughts about the resources tab is the fact of, I really like the fact that if you need something or if you're looking for something, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find it in the tab. And the fact that it's a collaboration of all the members contributing what they have instead of just coming from one resource. And then it's not like it's necessarily the most high profile type of resource out there. It's based on the different levels of real estate investing, like I say, from your experience, whether you have a budget, to maybe even your free or low cost. If you don't have a budget, but it still works, it's still affordable, and people, when you ask them, hey, I was thinking about trying this, who's tried this, or what do you think? People will give you their honest feedback about it. And there's no bashing back and forth. If it doesn't work for them, then they'll say it doesn't work for them, but they're not going to just down and rip out the product either. So, I mean, people are very realistic with what they provide, and most of the time when they supply it, they'll put a post with it saying what successes they have had and what time frame and things of that nature. Or some of them, they'll be like, I haven't used this personally, but it looks like something good to you. So, I mean, they give their own feedback when they provide it, which helps us as far as other members, you know, use that discretion to be like, hey, this is something worth looking into. And then it's not like, as far as maybe like the contracts or resources, it's not like you just have one option, because like I said, everybody's contributing. So you might have 3 or 4 different options to look for. So, I mean, it's really good.
Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. So just my last question, based on the resources that are in the group under the Files tab, do you feel like yourself, like you have this information at your fingertips? Do you think that you could get a deal done with the resources that are provided, that have been provided for group members here in the group?
Yeah, I do. I've actually used one of the tabs, one of the resources in the tabs, the assignment contract, with something that I'm working on right now. Or whatever, and I just changed it to my state and things of that nature and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely do, because I've actually used some of it, and it's actually been a big help.
That's great. So, and then my very last question, would you recommend people, others, to join this group? Because again, you know, it's not just for folks who are brand spanking new. There's experienced members in this group as well. So, if nothing else, you know, so we have folks of, beginners, people who are at the intermediate level, and folks who are experienced, seasoned veterans too, in the group. So just real quick, would you recommend, others, to join?
I already have.
Okay. There you have it. So I just awesome. We really appreciate that. So, again, Yolanda, thank you for taking some time out and doing this brief video interview with me concerning free real estate wholesaling training for newbies Facebook group. And you can search, do a search for us on Facebook. Join the group. It's a closed group, so you don't have to be, self-conscious about stuff showing up, publicly on Facebook. I mean, we really do care. We provide a lot of support. I believe Yolanda said it's like a family type of situation. You know what I mean? We really do care about the success of other people. So, come join us at Free Real Estate Wholesaling Training for Newbies. And that's it, folks. See you in the next video. Take care.